Hello everyone, it's Gigo here and welcome back to another episode of Building a House in Ghana. If it is your first time here, this is the Pram Pram project. At the moment we are at the rooftop terrace. We are trying to form the beams, or which we call the lintel. Yeah, we're trying to form the lintel, as you can see. So the carpenter on this project is FO. We already did the one for the main room, which is from the kitchen to the bedroom and then the washroom. We are the terrace part, or which we call maybe the living room, but I do said it's a terrace because everything is going to be open, so it's like just like a terrace. So I think what they are doing today, I've repeated this so many times on the channel, the block lane, everything. And I think like it's time for us to have a discussion about building a house in Ghana. I've stayed in Ghana for almost 3 months now, and I have done this twice in a row in a year. So I think there are some stuff I would really like to share, like personal, experience that I would really like to share with you guys. So the video is going to play, it's going to show you around the place. I made an original video, to explain to you how the pillar looks after the removal of the wood and the concrete casting, but I think I've repeated myself so many times with this kind of video. So I want to share my experience about building in Ghana. So today's subject, I want to talk about what will I do differently if I should start all over, knowing the process of building a house in Ghana, the things you go through whilst building a house in Ghana. If I already knew all of those, the ups and downs, what will I do differently? So during my stay here in Ghana, I have visited some sites of some subscribers, and I have noticed one or two things. And trust me, building in Ghana is not a joke. It's not easy, trying to build your dream lifestyle, your vision. You want to build that in Ghana. Ghana has its own challenges, and we all know like a lot, the delays, the lies, the you know it's a lot. So I don't want to sound negative here, but the fact is the fact. Things don't run smoothly here in Ghana. Things don't run, even though it can be done, but you always have to pay extra. You always have to do extra before you can get the normal thing done. So that's one challenge in Ghana. So if I should do everything differently, like knowing like I can save up to a certain amount of money, my first thing will be investment. I'll first look for an investment which will generate money, for me to build, my dream house. And because what I'm doing now is that I am building this house based on my income. I don't have any investment anywhere. Like I don't have. I'm building this house from my pocket, end to end. From the end of the month, the money goes into the project. I have to wait for the next month, and then I have to, you know, pay again, and then the building goes on. So I think that's also a little bit difficult because you are putting all your money, in the project, and all you see is blocks. You see it growing, which brings joy. It's joy. There's happiness in the journey, but it gets to a time where you feel like it's too much now. Like you are spending too much on the product, on the project, and like looking the way ahead of you. Yeah, you might even give up during the process. That is if what you are building is not something you really have planned for, or you really want it. So I think there are also situations here. I believe that if you are already in your 40s, 50s, and you are now building, then I think you should focus on building your dream house, because there is no so much time to play around trying to test the waters, what will work and what won't work for you. So I understand if you are already in your 40s, late 40s to 50s, the focus is to build a house regardless of the situation that you are in. So that I agree that you should just go forward and just build a house. And but if you're a young guy, in your 20s, I think we have so much opportunities, to invest first, and then from the investment we can use that money to build, the house that we want to build, in advance. And talking about investment, it's either you are investing in Ghana or you are investing in the West where you live or where you come from, or where you stay. So that's one aspect. And something to me, like to my experience, like because I am already in the building, industry, and I'm in the building field, and I'm seeing, houses being sold on the market. And I think if you're a young guy, to me, my advice, this is not a financial advice, but like as a brother, and through my journey, what I have learned is that if you can just buy lands around, around the capital, that's one thing. Those lands are a little bit expensive, but if you can buy lands around, not in the capital, like around the capital, that would be very nice. And also, if you can just go a little bit further, in the bushes, those lands you can buy them in acres. Just buy land for now, save, just wait, for the prices or for the place to be developed. Then you can tap in, because and you can also sell it for a higher price, and then you make back your money. So my theory will be that you first buy land and just get the documents done, everything checked right, and just leave the land. If you want to fence it, that's all right. You can fence it. And then, because you'll be going to Ghana, because you want to invest in Ghana, or you want to be visiting Ghana often, and you will need a place, to stay. Like you will need an investment as well. So my tip will be like, go into real estate, buy some 2 bedroom houses or apartments, 3 bedrooms or studio, and with mortgage, or with anyhow, you think you can get those kind of houses, already built houses. I mean, already, not something that you have to build. You can also buy something which you can finish, which will not be a lot of a hassle. So what you can do is to, for me, like this is what I would do if I have the chance to start it all over. I would rather buy apartments, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, or maybe a studio, put it out for rentals, and from that money, I will invest into my own building, like what I am doing now. So just imagine you have a studio or something which is running in the country for you, and with your little hard work in the West, you can just be topping up monthly, so you don't put much stress on yourself. And this way you can easily build your house with no stress, knowing that you have a 2 bedroom, an apartment, or a studio. Whenever you come around, you can just stay in there and monitor your work. The moment you know in mind that you have a place, where you can easily come and chill and relax, you don't have those stress of pushing and getting things done. And no. And to me, I would say, when you are trying to do this kind of investment, you should go in hard, because you already have land in undeveloped development areas. So my say will go like, you should go hard. You should go to the capital of Accra, the central of Accra. Those houses in Accra, the expensive apartments in Accra, because that's where the market is. You understand? So this is what I would do if I have the chance to start it all over. I will get into those apartments, just get one or two, because those one goes faster. The sales of those ones goes very fast. The rentals goes fast. So you can make your money from that, and that money will build, your wealth for you. That money will be buying all those materials for your building, whilst you just top up once in a while, because building can be stressful. Just knowing you're putting everything in there and nothing is coming up, and you're also in a hurry, in a rush. And that's one thing with building, you don't have to rush the process. You have to take your time, to build. So I was just thinking about this. This is my idea. This is what I think. I might be wrong, or maybe you have a better top up. If you like to share that in the comment section, no problem, you can do that. We're all here to learn. I'm just speaking from experience, because knowing how much I have spent, like, doing this journey of trying to build here in Ghana. This is not the only project I have. I started this thing around 2017. Yeah, 2017. I already have a first project which I did from foundation to lintel. My target is about views, so I buy lands where I can get a view of a whole community, of a city or something. So, and looking at how much I have spent, till date, I think if I have invested in a apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, and it is for rent, knowing that I have those land, I have lands around, I think it will be easy for me to just wait, rent it out, and then make that money, then start using that money to build. Because now everything is just stuck in there for now. Even though when I'm done with the house, I can rent it out and make my money, but I could already start making money from those apartments and those rental properties. So this is something that I have thought about, and if I have the chance to start it all over, this will be my take. So, as I said, if you have a better, or you already did that kind of movement, and you have challenges, because I haven't done that, so I don't know the challenges that goes with that kind of investment. So if you have any experience and you like to share, the channel is open. You can write it in the comment section box. You can make a video. I will post it here so that people also learn from this experience. And with the investment, I choose to go with rentals, Airbnb, those kind of stuff, because this is where I found myself in now. And you can go into transport, farming, buying and selling, trading, so just see where it's easy for you to monitor, something that will not give you much stress, and just try to invest into it, grow, learn more, and yeah. So this is my thoughts, because as I said, I've been in Ghana for 3 months now, and being here for that long teaches you a lot of things. It's not that easy. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but hey, I will tell you as it is. This is what I've experienced, and I'm going to be real with you, and for you to pick up whatever you need in this message. And coming up, I'm also trying to do some investments, and I would like to share it with you guys. Maybe there's someone here who has experience who will guide me alongside, and we just see how it goes. When I find any opportunity, I will be here to share it with you guys. If you are interested, you can also tap into it. I have also come across some good deals, in buying apartments here in Accra, the capital of Accra. I mean, Central. So it's about studio to penthouse. You have 1-bedroom, 2 and 3-bedroom houses. So I will bring that also later, as we get along. I'm also looking for more of those opportunities for you out there trying to, or finding your way back home to invest in Ghana. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, kindly please do so. I have more of those investments projects coming. And so getting back to today's video, yeah, this is how the project looks after FO did his part. So we are taking some blocks upstairs, and we will be casting the staircase, and then the decking is also yet to come. The hustle is still on. My plan now, I'm still thinking of what to do after the structure work of all this is done. So the plan is to get the structure work done till the last block being laid, and then I think I have to think of going with the decking. And the decking, I said decking, sorry, the roofing. With the roofing, I need a bulk of money, because I have to buy the wood in bulk, and I have to buy the roofing sheet as well. Because if you buy the wood and you leave them for some time, it rain, it gets spoiled. So the roofing sheet has to come. So we still have a long way to go, and guess what? I did a market survey of the finishing of the house. And trust me, just building the house, the structure of the house is just like 10% of the total cost of the whole house, man. The finishing is expensive. That's why sometimes I understand when people build a nice house, the structure, and then when you go in, you see like the finishing is very poor. It's like, because the finishing is not a joke. It's not a joke. Just one bedroom, like just finishing one bedroom can even cost you the cost of the whole structure of the house. So that's another thing that I experienced, and as I sat down and I just thought of the whole thing again of investment. But hey, yeah, so this is Efo. Efo is the one doing my carpentry work, and he went to do uh, hidden roof, woodwork for a subscriber. So he was trying to explain what he did and the measurements and everything. So this is Efo's job. He did the roofing for these clients, and you can see for yourself it looks amazing and beautiful done. So if you need someone for your decking, your roofing, Efo is the guy for you, man. So send me an email and I'll forward this number to you. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next episode. Over to Efo.
Be the secret roof. So this is the ceiling nuggets. So this one you watch and you see that everything be on point. Everything be on point. So you watch them we now come the measurement all be the same one level. So you watch and you see that the intervals all be two.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home.